Alright guys, so we're going to be heading out and starting up the Cavalier for a bit. This thing's getting a tune-up hopefully this Saturday because it really needs one, especially when it warms up. I'll show you in the video. Once it warms up, you can notice a definite kind of random miss. It doesn't sound buttery smooth. But let's go ahead, go here and start this baby up. It's been a little while. Cat's going outside too apparently. But it's not as cold as it could be. It's about 27 degrees out right now. And the thing was just started up the other day, so I doubt it'll give us issues. But there's a couple of things that wanted to go over. Sorry about the napkin over the camera lens right now. I only have 2 free hands and we need the napkin to check the fluids. But there we go. There's something that I noticed that I want to get checked out, and I'm hoping it's not like the precursor to a failing head gasket, because it's it could just be, where the hell is the hood latch? There it is. Could just be the signs of you know, gaskets are old. The car has pretty much 180,000 miles on it. But down here, if you could see that, that is a wet bolt, and I don't think it's loose or anything, but I just noticed it's got a bit of seepage around it. Right now I don't have a wrench or anything to see if it's loose or whatnot, but the valve cover gasket's obviously a bit weepy. It's actually missing a bolt right there. Notice that. So I don't have another bolt to put there. There's supposed to be. I'm guessing there is. But I'm going to set down the camera real quick so I can check the oil. I don't know how good this interstate battery is that's in this thing. Seems alright, but it's always been a bit weak on cold days. Oil is full, so that's good. Alright. Check the coolant real quick, might as well. Then the other thing I noticed is once the car warms up, especially with sitting idle, it tends to idle quite hot. Now the cooling fan doesn't kick on until really quite hot. It's over 215, I think, is when it kicks on. Lets itself get quite warm. But I had an issue the other day where, oh, interesting. This door is not closed all the way. Good thing that didn't kill my battery. I think that happened when I was trying to open it this winter and it was frozen shut. But I had no heat until I revved it. Got it off idle. Then the vents would blow warm, but before they were blowing cold. So I'm just noticing little things that hopefully don't become big problems, because that would really suck if they did. But as you can see, that battery seems a bit weak in the cold. And the other issue I have is this has gotten stuck lately. Runs off vacuum pressure. You could hear it trying to change, but it's stuck on one setting. It's like halfway blowing out here and halfway blowing out up top here. Doesn't matter what you switch this to. It just doesn't change. This is why, and I have a feeling that half of these problems are caused from this thing sitting here, because it's been sitting here for pretty much 2 weeks in the freezing cold. Doesn't get driven much. Hell, I haven't even backed it up or moved it out of this spot. So I have a feeling that's what most of these problems are caused from, is just this thing sitting. So hopefully when I get it out on the road it's fine. But if you could hear, that it's got a squeaky pulley, which I do believe to be the power steering pump pulley, or somewhere in there. But there's that bolt again. Looks like it could be oil that's getting this wet from here. I think it's oil that's coming down off the valve cover gasket and getting wet there. I'm not entirely sure. Well, we'll let this run for a bit, and I'll get back to you guys once it's warmed up, so maybe you could hear its slight roughness. Alrighty, so it's been a few minutes now. She should be pretty much fully warmed up. Still got that annoying pulley squeak, but that's most definitely the power steering pump pulley, and that's also from sitting for a while. But if you come down here, you can maybe kind of hear how rough it's actually running right now. Not very smooth. Lots of little misfiring going on. So if we go in here, it's also letting itself idle. Quite warm. We shut the heat off. That's where the temperature gauge is at right now. So we just wait and see if it goes up any higher. Cooling fan's not kicking on yet, so it hasn't gotten to the point where it needs a cooling fan yet, but if I just give it a little bit of gas. Up a little bit, camera's fogging up a tad. I heard that little bit of a hesitation. If you give it just likes to hesitate. Temperature's still sitting pretty high up there, but at least the heat's working now. Blowing out nice warm air, although that's still stuck. But you can most definitely tell it starts to get a little missy as it gets warmer. I don't know if you could hear that, but that is not the definition of a smooth running engine. It just seems real rough to me. Huh? That was a bad one. Up, 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 up. Shaking. Yep, there goes the cooling fan. So it's gotten warm enough where the cooling fan kicked on. See where the temperature's sitting. So that's where temp's sitting at with the cooling fan kicking on. And see if it hesitates. So I don't know, to me that seems pretty high for it just sitting here idling. The coolant's full. And the temperature comes down a bit as I rev it up a tad. So yeah, it needs some work. It's got some issues. Don't really like that it's heating up like that with the coolant system full. But it hasn't been driven. Like I said, this is all from just sitting here. It needs to be taken out on the road and given a good rip. And that usually solves all of these problems. But this is one reason why you do not let your vehicle sit like this, because you have issues. But I will talk to you guys later, and in the meantime, I got a couple more vids coming up, so stay tuned for that.